this was joyful. And then you're like yelling at each other, snap, you look good. And it's like,
stamp it with joy to the
happiest-
world.
happiest holidays. Unqualified, unsolicited, and totally honest opinions on midlife. Are we good?
We're good.
Oh, good. I know you didn't want to talk about this topic so much, and I kept pushing it, but I think it's really important because I think it's one of those things that all kind of issues come to a head, and it's the holidays. Even when I say the word holidays, someone listening could be like, it's like an emotional response. Like when I say holidays, what do you, I mean, maybe not as much for guys, it's more for girls that were like,
No. I mean, no. I just was talking with my sister about Thanksgiving because we really don't do Thanksgiving, you and
Yeah,
I and
yeah.
our family.
I mean, we are thankful.
We're very thankful, very appreciative, but we don't do the whole turkey dinner.
Right. Yeah.
And my sister said the term scarred. And as a child, I just remember all of the hoopla and the stress and my mom and trying to make everything perfect. And it was like this big buildup to just eat. And then everyone's like, oh, and it made for a very stressful day as we kind of walked around on pins and needles to make sure it was all right.
Yeah.
When can't we just be thankful and just chill and hang out?
Right.
So I do think the holidays and New Year's, whenever you're like, this is going to be the best night ever. New Year's is going to be amazing. It's going to be so great. It doesn't usually pan out like that.
So true. Like there is so much buildup and hype. And especially as we become parents, maybe not for Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
but for the holidays like Christmas, and there's so much expectations
Sure.
and needs and wants of kids. And then we're stretched. And then I always think it's funny when you and I started parenting and like you have one kid, you're like, oh, I'm going to get you everything. And then you have two kids. And then it's like, you went a little crazy and I was trying to bring more, but it was like all these childhood things started coming up and you're like, but I didn't get the things. So I want to give the things. And like, but
Right.
do they need 20 presents each? And, and then you're like, they have to have equal number, has to be equal number. And then I'd be like, I don't know. I'll take this 2-piece set and put it into, anyway, it's just funny. And I think so important to bring up for people because not only with kids' expectations, but us as parents, there's so many expectations, like the freaking Christmas cards. Like just that example and like the process of getting said picture for the Christmas cards.
Insane.
It's
awful.
hell.
It's awful.
It's literal hell.
Awful.
To the point where when we moved, I didn't even do it because I was like, no, this is awful. Every year I'm the bad guy and I'm making everyone do this. And you're having an issue because you're like, my mom told me what I had to wear for pictures and I don't want to be told what to wear for pictures.
So again, scarred. And my mom I love her. She's wonderful, but she's very much like what you're talking about, like trying to keep up with the Joneses. And she wanted a Christmas card. And she also was very frugal and didn't want to spend a lot of money. And she got my best friend, Scott. She thought that this is back with roll cameras. Like you put a roll of film in, 24 exposures. And she thought if we sat in our living room all dressed up and Scott took 24 pictures, one is going to be good, right? And so we did it. And Scott took 24 pictures, didn't say a word, didn't smile, didn't do anything. No emotion from Scott. And my mom, you had to go to the mall development store or whatever, where you develop photos. Yeah. Yep. So she opens
uphill
up
both ways.
Yeah. She opens up this envelope and my brother proceeded to ruin every photo. And she's like looking at it. She's like, oh no. Oh, Pete, no. And she's flipping through 24 pictures that my brother did like random stupid faces in. And Scott deadpanned it the entire time. And so my mom thought, she goes, well, you know what, Peter? I'm just going to pick the worst face you made and we're going to make that the holiday card. And my brother is like, awesome. We won. And so brutal, but so funny. But yeah, a lot of that is, and I feel for her because I do get what she was trying to do. Right. She wanted like one nice photo of us all and my brother, and who's great, but I if I had thought of doing it, I would have done it, and maybe I ruined one.
I love that.
But he masterminded that.
That's awesome. And then when I gave up on our pictures, because I was like, it's too much. I don't want to be fighting everyone for this, coordinating this stupid ass outfits. Like it just, and so Maddie, our oldest, was like, Mom, I want the Christmas card. And we try and.
She said that today?
No, this was when we moved here, like that, because we hadn't done it in a year or something. And then she was like, Mom, I want us to send out the Christmas cards. We didn't do that last year. And I'm like, right, because I was sick of it. I'm done. And we always try and touch base with each other
Yeah.
and with our kids of like, what makes you feel like it's Christmas? Because we found ourselves doing it all, getting burnout. No one's having fun. You're pulling kids and you're like, I thought you wanted to do the lights. And they're like, I don't want to do the lights. You know, and you just don't,
Right.
you don't know. So we tried this. I learned this from a awesome parenting person, like parenting coach. And I was like, oh, just check in with everyone. That makes sense. And it's
Well,
funny.
who would have thought asking people what they want would work?
I know. But you're just like, I'm
It's
just going to assume
it's funny.
everything.
It's funny though
Yeah.
that like the easy things are sometimes just like,
Yeah.
yay.
And then Maddie
Yeah.
was like being vocal, Mom, I want a Christmas card. I go, okay, you get to pick the outfits. You get to coordinate and like also be the motivator the day
Right.
of.
Right.
And I'll get the photographer, but like you handle everything else and or I'll help you shop, but it's on you. And she's like, okay, thinking like I'm a wimp. Why have I given up on this?
Yeah.
And going through the outfits totally fine, you know, and she was kind of like, she even picked her own. And, you know, at that age, she was like, what was she, 12? So it was like, meh, whatever. But I was like, I don't care what you wear. I literally was like, this is an exercise in Zen mom. Like, I was like, I'm going to let go. I am fully letting go. I have no expectations. It was glorious. Then the day of the pictures, it was so freaking freezing. Remember in the back of our property?
I feel like I've blacked it out. Like
Okay.
every other family photo,
Yeah.
like I go into like,
Well, you smiled. You looked good.
you're shut down.
But
Thank you.
yeah,
Appreciate it.
but it was in November. It was a freezing cold morning. And I was just like, okay, well, let's go. Like I had, everyone was ready. We had the dog. And it was, I told the photographer, I was like, hey, we don't want a long session. Like, I don't care if we get one. I don't, whatever.
Right.
And I'm like, funny photo, whatever. And I go, but my daughter's the point person. And so she was like, okay. And so Maddie, she was asking Maddie stuff and they were walking and Maddie was like, I don't want to do that. And it was so nice for me to like let go. But at the end, Maddie was like, that sucks. I was like, yes, it does. It totally does. Like she's just like motivating because her younger brother, younger sister, all this stuff.
Yeah.
But it's just, but it felt good to kind of let go. And I do love the cards. And I just did a post about this that I feel like the jerky friend because I love receiving them, but I feel like I've been so inconsistent with sending them out. If I could send like a video and be like, hey, Merry Christmas! Like,
Yeah, but that's the easy way out. Sometimes I feel like you don't want, yeah, it is. The
But it's
video you can do 2 seconds and then you send.
yeah.
It is hard to orchestrate that
It
card.
is. And
It's
then
hard to get the
then you go into
addresses,
Shareflight.
all of
Do you
it.
do Shareflight? Do you do this?
Yeah.
Everyone's having a discount code. Oh God, wait. And then my addresses aren't downloading and all this stuff. And it's like, it's
a process.
wrong. And
Yeah.
then, oh wait, it was a horizontal card picture, but I wanted the horizontal card or what horizontal,
So-
vertical, whatever. It's hard.
Yes.
And I love that you brought up about keeping up with the Joneses because that's always present. I think for everyone, it's just like our ego, whatever it is. But with the holidays, it's the mostest. And the Joneses suck. And by the way, the Joneses are faking it. They're faking it just like everybody else.
Sure.
And what I mean by faking it is that the Christmas card, that freaking picture, the one picture out of the 40 taken and the 15 minutes of hell, that is faking it in the best way possible. But it's like, this wasn't fun. This wasn't joyful. And then you're like yelling at each other, snap, you look good. And it's like,
Stamp it with joy to the
happiest-
world.
happiest holidays. And I just, at 1 year, I will send our shitty picture where we're all just like,
So
yes.
what's
like,
the
deck
point?
halls with our
What's
attitude.
the point? What's the takeaway? Don't do it. Do
No.
it. What?
No, it's just shedding light on the dark side. The other side that people are like, I mean, I love when you talk with your friends and it normalizes it and you're like, yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And it's funny when people are like, oh my God, do you like our picture? Oh my God, guess what happened?
Yeah.
Like one of my favorite pictures is a dear friend of mine, Lindsay, who has a boy and girl twin, her brother, Matt, in their hallway. Okay. Their mom is like such a beautiful designer. Like their house is perfection. In their hallway, they have like, the pictures like throughout the years. And there's one and there's like all these stage pictures and they do a Christmas photo every year because they're that family that's organized and she's been able to tolerate
The pain. It's
the
just,
pain.
what's your pain
Yeah,
threshold?
mine obviously is waning. But and there's one picture of Lindsay and Matt like back to back, like this photo.
Yeah, the
like
glamour shot.
the glamour shot, like back to back. Ooh, cute twin picture. Who could have thought of that, photographer? So they're like this on each other, and they're both like laughing. And Lindsay, I'm like, oh, cute picture. And she goes, Matt farted. And I'm like, that is awesome.
That's the first thing that came to my mind when I thought of that. I was like, it'd be great.
And I'm like, that is awesome.
Well,
and it was like that moment, And so what I want from now on, instead of like the pretty pose, and I've done it,
just the chaos.
it's just like a glimpse, just like that is awesome, and be like,
well, some people do the cards that are just a collage of
collage and stuff.
Sure.
But you do you, and I love that about the holidays. But it's you do you. Like, don't try. And I think that's where it gets hard and messy, is when you're trying to do what other people do. Like you and I,
Our Thanksgiving, we just do what works for us.
Our Thanksgiving, we did.
Kids don't
smash
like
burgers.
turkeys.
So, and that was really fun. And then I'm like, oh, good. Our kids' takeaway was that I didn't, even though they didn't like turkey, we're making this freaking meal and spending all day and stressing out and like whatever. And that I think was you for sure. When Maddie our oldest was born, the best one, we ordered in and sat on a blanket and ate. And that's Thanksgiving, because it's really, our kids take away the feeling, not the tablescape.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think that's the point. Like, I think that's even the point of like, we try to have a family dinner every night. I think there's that moment of connection.
Well, we don't anymore because sports has taken over our lives.
Well, we try. We try a lot of things.
Yeah, we try a lot of things. Like,
but that's
ratios,
that's the core of the holidays, is really just get together and do what makes you happy.
Yes.
Don't do what you feel like you should do. That's why I hate Valentine's Day.
Yes,
because someone says, oh, this day we should go eat overpriced meals on a preset course, and everyone
prefix menu.
Yeah, preset course. What's the same? I don't know what that means.
Kind of.
Sure.
Yeah.
But you go to a restaurant and it's like kind of inferior food, and then they split the tables, they put some fours and the twos. Like the whole thing just sucks.
And you feel like you're cattle because you're like, well, this is what everyone's doing. Yeah. Totally. And then, like you said, New Year's is a perfect example when you're like, this is, I mean,
the best night
with kids.
The best night is the night before, or then 2 nights later or whatever. Like, that was like that one rando, and Maddie was like one when our friends who owned the bar were like, hey, we're kind of just all at this bar, and it turned into that impromptu like holiday party. And it was like one of the greatest, like everyone just had a great time because there was no preconceived notion walking into it. It's just be together, which is the core of what we're trying to talk about.
Yeah.
Don't have to make it something that's not true to you. Our kids don't like turkey. We're not going to do turkey. Right? Done.
So we
do the holidays as it's best for your family, not as Hallmark. Sorry, I had to dog them out, or as society says this is the way it's supposed to go. Right?
So,
is that?
Yes.
Is that the new generation of parents that were like, "Meh,"
Well, I think we're getting less conventional, and people are seeing a different way. And I think that, like I said before, of checking in with each person, of like, what makes it feel like this holiday to you? What do you need? And it could be, especially with the kids, it's shocking how simple it is. Like hot cocoa and watching Elf. I'm like, that's it? We don't have to freeze our butts off at Zoo Lights and spend $500? Okay. And so, because you can't do all the things. And then you see these poor parents that are like, A+ students, like killing themselves, and they're stressed out. And by the time it's Christmas, and now thanks to stupid Elf, it's like it tops it all off.
And there's no joy in the moment for them. It's checking boxes. So they said they did it. Yeah. We always go to Zoo Lights. So we did Zoo Lights.
Yeah.
It's not different than last year. So if you've done it and you have a great memory of that, great, move on. What's the next thing? If nobody wants it, back to what you said. I think checking in's amazing. Checking in on life.
Emotional intelligence teaching, of checking in with each member of the family and saying, what do you need? And also, so everybody else realizes, okay, when we're doing this thing, it's because it feels like Christmas to this person. Like, I want to bring up the example of you and me. Because when I started this with this idea from this parenting coach who's amazing, I was like, hey, I know you hate Christmas music. And because you're like, like
It's
every time you cut
inferior.
it,
Christmas music is inferior music just fed to the masses when there's all this wonderful music out there. We're
right?
a
But you get
huge music
all
family.
that. I'm asking for a week or like while I'm baking. I'm not like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
And I'm not such a bah humbug. I
but what
think
was nice is
midnight
that
on
the
Christmas Eve is a
minute,
perfect time for
but
5 minutes.
but when you realized that was what I needed to
Sure.
feel like the holiday
Yeah.
and do the things
Yeah.
and be my bright, jolly self, you had more compassion and what would the word be?
Empathy?
Space
Oh,
to allow the music because you were like, oh,
don't be such
Barb
an
needs this.
asshole. Let your wife have some fun.
I mean,
Yeah.
you said it, but and then I'm totally feeling like an asshole forgetting what you need
For Christmas?
for not for what
Oh,
you
for
need to
holidays?
feel like it's Christmas. And I feel like you've told me before, and I don't know if it's like the aging brain, but
No, if you can't think of it, I can't think of it.
really,
Honestly, I like people to just relax and have fun and
right?
take the hype and the stress out and just be together, which seems such like my 13-year-old self is kicking my ass because it's probably like, dude, it's presents, but it's not. It's like just be together, relax, not have crazy agendas that we have to get to, just be in the moment and go with the moment, like we're hanging, we're gonna go play outside, and then maybe let's go see a movie and we go do it, like
Yeah, actually,
like
I like that you brought that up because I mean, we are lucky we have a barn indoor sport court, but
was that a humble brag?
no, I mean, I
Oh,
say barn, and a lot of people say literally
like a
they think
manger.
animals. I'm like, oh, I'm glad you brought that up. We go play in the barn. It's like it sounds like
Yes,
playing with
sure,
animals.
okay,
So I'm
yeah,
I'm actually just clarifying.
we're big children, and play spaces are very important
And
to
moving
us.
back to Oregon from California, you were like, it's going to be a huge adjustment to not run our children because you and I creating children, they need to be run and be active.
Right.
So your idea was to have this indoor play space. What do you want to call it? It's indoor. It's not fancy. It's just
Yeah.
literally like walls and a
Concrete
floor.
walls, yeah.
Yeah. But
And party lights, because I
and
love
party
party
lights,
lights.
you're right. And speakers.
Well,
And
you gotta have
yeah,
music.
yeah. And pickleball lines. But I thought that was awesome that on Christmas, because you have the excitement and we kind of like, but then we go because they eat
And
all the
play.
stocking stuff,
Yeah.
but then we go and play and like be active together. And great, not everyone has that, but you could go on a walk. You could like, but at least like playing a game or that connection. Because I remember as a kid, I mean, you have Christmas morning, it's so exciting, and then you just go off to your room and then you go talk, or you're like, yeah, you're kind of individual, especially when you're getting older. So I like that we at different points have our connected time because God, it's the time is flying and then you're like, how many more Christmases do I have?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Well,
So
I think just in general, everyone's life is so hectic that I guess I enjoy. Let's just be and
yeah,
chill and go where the day
nothing to
takes
do.
us.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's a holiday to me. That's relaxing. And that's why I think our Thanksgiving works or
Yeah.
worked. We
Yeah.
just
But
have fun.
I like that in a way, I think for the most part, our friends and I'm seeing out there that people are starting to change things for what works for them. And I think that's really fun to see like people's ideas. And I love hearing traditions and stuff.
Hello.
Ash, we're just doing something else. We'll be out in 10 minutes. Okay.
Maddie's here.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Have fun.
Okay. Can you close it?
Can I have a cheese?
Eat
Good
string
food first.
cheese first.
And then what can I have?
I don't know.
You know the rules.
I'm like, I don't know. But anyway, I think it's so good to bring up about the holidays because I think especially with couples, there's a lot of stress because it's like so expensive. And then moms can tend to book up and go crazy and just have every night be the thing. And I think men are typically less in need of that. And just to kind of coordinate and also be very vocal of like, hey, my women's book club and these 5 parties make me feel like Christmas, then there's just be more open about it of like what the needs are and expectations and just
Do
be
what
I
makes
think the
you
communication,
happy,
but
not
the
what.
communication
Sure.
instead of just you just have to let others in, especially the family. So then when your kid sees you going out or something, they're like, oh, I'm excited for you, Mom. Or I mean,
Right.
that would be best case scenario. I don't know if our kids have ever said that. I'm just saying dreams. I feel like a kid going, I'm so excited for you.
Yeah.
What can I do while you're gone? Do you have aging parents and you're still raising your kids? Then welcome to the sandwich generation. It can be super overwhelming, but I've got you. I wrote an ebook that helps you save time, energy, and money. And you can get your copy on thesandwichgen.com/ebook, and it will help you with all the things you need. But it's just, I just love talking about this topic because it is that thing. It's like it's all coming to a head, like any other like life issue. It just all comes together at Christmas time and the holidays and just seeing family and all the things.
Yeah. And I mean, when you spoke earlier about expectations, I think my biggest worry with the holidays is that I do want it to be memorable for the kids and expectations of what they want and you know, like that's where it gets hard, you know. And
I like that a lot of people are doing an experience.
experiences,
Yeah, because that's what they remember. And I obviously do a couple other things or whatever. I remember when they're little, it was like, what do you want? What do you need? Something you want, something you need, something, and something to read, something I can't remember, to wear, want, need, wear, read. And so it kind of made those spaces because you can go crazy like we did when they were little. And you know what? It's okay.
I wouldn't say we went crazy.
$20
We
like
never went
Target
crazy.
items. I mean, there was like 18 items per kid.
Never.
Okay.
I've-
I might have photos to show you that too, but
Yeah.
whatever. And that's okay. And you have those moments,
Yeah.
and then their items start to get more expensive.
Less and less. Yeah. The other day, Ashby said, you know, I don't know if there's anything I need or want for Christmas. And I was like, well, think about it. You don't have to know
I
right
know.
now. And
She's
like, I
so
love
sweet.
that. Like,
Yeah.
she's got a good heart. But like, I guess the other thing is don't just buy to buy. You and I, segue here. You and I have gone off course because we end up just buying stuff that we like for ourselves whenever, as life, you know,
Right.
rolls out as we need. That we've gotten off course of not getting each other gifts.
Right.
And so that takes a little bit of the magic away because I feel like, and it's a little bit lazy and I'm, you know, like we should try a little bit better.
Well,
I know you're hard to shop for and you're particular
Yes.
and I'm super particular.
yeah. So that makes it, but it's also like, what is your love language? Like, you know, remember the love languages, like special quality time,
Sure.
gifting, complimenting, or
Right.
what's the other one? I can't remember the other one. But it's like if you need the gift, like I don't need. I'm excited to give someone a gift if you like to come across the perfect
Sure.
thing.
Like a
But
pair of
gifting is not
fuzzy Crocs that I got you for your birthday.
ugly.
Went
Functional, and amazing.
went out on a limb on that one and won.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
You did.
I've hated
Not
those
for
shoes
Thanksgiving,
forever.
for my birthday.
For her birthday.
Not we
And-
don't do Thanksgiving presents.
No.
I know.
And oh, did I? I said Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Ah.
I was like,
But I got it for you, and now I'm like, man, those things are fantastic.
yeah.
Oh,
Is that
note to
hint?
self, hint.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. But yeah, I just, I think, and then maybe you touch base with yourself and then make the request of if you are aware of what your love language is. Like I love quality time. I could be like, hey, instead of
So-
a gift, I'd love for you to surprise me with an event. Or
So you could care less about a gift on Christmas morning.
no. Yeah, I mean, yes. Wait, how do you answer that? No, I do not care about opening a present. I have more fun watching everyone.
All right.
I don't need the
Okay.
gift. I'd rather know that I'm gonna like it. I mean, like on my birthday, that was really fun, and the
Right.
Crocs were
Out on a limb. I try to always buy,
right.
historically speaking, I buy Barb a couple like just dumb things that I think are funny.
Yeah, I'd rather kind of just a couple small little things,
Yeah.
sure. But I would want quality time event.
Right.
It obviously doesn't have to be that day. But what is your love language? Oh my God, I feel so clueless today with you. What, like, do you?
Are we married?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
20 years. But
Us?
yeah.
No. My I don't know.
What do you think? So you receive a love language in a way, and then you give in a way, and it's usually different. So I give affirmations. I'm like, you are awesome.
You're really good at
You're
that.
amazing.
And I love that.
You.
I
You're a
think
unicorn.
I do like I like being when people appreciate what I've done.
Yeah.
So recognition, I guess, is what
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah. Like affirmation. They call
Yeah.
it, the book calls it words of affirmation. So I give love in words of affirmation.
So we work together pretty good.
But what
I'm
gets
probably
tricky-
bad heading it back towards you. So you're just
I don't
better,
need
better
words of
human being.
affirmation though.
You don't.
No,
Right.
I'm like affirming myself. You are awesome.
Huh.
No, but I like quality time. That's why I'm really struggling with our teen right now because I get no quality time.
I don't know if
Like
there's such a
little to
thing.
no quality time. But it's so hard, especially also with kids, like figuring out their love languages. And I know our teens gifting is like, if you give her a gift, she's like, oh, you love me. Oh, this is
Oh, yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
But I don't give love like that. So sometimes I have to be like, okay, this is hers. This is how she feels loved. Don't feel like you're spoiling your kid. And this is
We
obviously
definitely don't
there's a
spoil.
fine line. But it is interesting, and there really is something to it. And so I think also being aware of the love languages. I mean, they're easy to look up, and also asking your kids, like, how do you feel love? When I give you a compliment, does that make you feel like I love you more? Or and you just kind of ask them some questions, you can kind of figure it out. Obviously I'm not amazing at this when I'm like, what is your
No, I don't even think about it.
But I mean,
I'm just as guilty.
But when you have conversations like this, it makes you I mean, there's so many amazing tools out there and amazing things
Sure.
that it's just another reminder of
Checking in.
checking
It
in
goes back to the thesis statement of the.
that
of
the
the episode.
Joneses are faking it.
No, just checking in.
Oh, checking in. Yes.
Yeah, just
Checking in, taking your pulse, and also taking
And sometimes
your
it's
own,
very hard to do.
taking your own temperature. And I heard that one time too, and I thought that was really helpful of like, I'm okay, because we can spin out of control and be overwhelmed. And it's like, where's my head at? Do I feel connected to my body? And I know that sounds really funny, but even while you're like doing dishes or cooking or something, you're standing there. Sometimes I have to be like, okay, where am I at? Do I need to walk? Do I need to kind of like walk, like go run an errand
Sure.
and take some alone time? And it's just taking that like pulse of, or do I need to like call for a family game for 30 minutes? Am I feeling really disconnected from my family? And it's just being more aware, because how many times have we all gone like just assuming everybody knows what we want, and then no one's doing it, and then you're just
You're
like, y'all
frustrated.
suck, or you're just like, I don't see that.
All right. So, yeah, that's a great point. So, what do you do during the holidays? What are some takeaways that you can do during the holidays to help, like, people? Because we're all going to get in this situation,
Yeah.
right? So, you're
Checking
saying,
in with yourself,
what do
number
you
one.
need?
Yeah.
Right.
And then being vocal and communicating what you need, like what your needs are for this season of like what.
Like, if everybody in the family just wrote down one or two things on a piece of paper. This,
Yeah, but I
some
think
people do that for like summer, you
Yes.
know?
Yeah, like they're bucket,
setting expectations.
but not what do you need like present wise. What?
No, I mean,
Yeah.
to feel the holidays,
But I
to
think
make
to
it.
kids, you have to paint that picture, because they're going to be like, oh, they're like, oh, they think presents.
Yeah.
So just showing them like, what do you need to feel? The word is feel like it's the holidays, and that could be the
Candy
hot
canes
chocolate
and hot chocolate. Yeah.
night. It could be the zoo lights. It could be the Christmas cards. It could be the, oh, remember that one time we did this? And then whatever sticks, that becomes a tradition. Kids love traditions, makes
Yeah.
them feel like they're part of something. But it can be really, and usually they are the most simple and not as expensive, Like we gave up the nutcracker because the girls were like, I'm not into this. And I kind of was like, "Oh." And then I had to really check in with myself. I'm like, is this my thing? Because it was my thing with my mom. And then I had to check in with like, do I need this to feel like the
Right.
holidays? And I'm like, I love
Do
it.
you?
Turns out it's just listening to the nutcracker that it makes me feel.
Boom.
Turns out
Uh,
I don't need to see the ballet. But like I listen
yeah,
to
because
it
the
every
girls
time.
hate it dressing up. They hated the little finger foods that you guys would go do, the tea and stuff.
No, they like the tea. That was separate.
Oh,
But they love the tea because you get a lot of sweets. I mean, let's be honest. It's not
got
like
it.
they loved that.
So, what do you need for the holidays to make? Oh, you just music? Is it music?
Really the music, and then like quality time.
So, like, should we
it's not-
bargain at music after the 15th?
I mean, that just seems really stringent.
Mm.
Like I really time it when you're not here.
Great. Yeah.
And when
Rock
I'm
it.
driving alone in
Rock
my
it.
car.
Oh, what fantastic
Plus,
times.
I'm taking my mom everywhere with me,
Yeah.
and she really loves it because a lot of it it's classic music,
Right.
classic
Bing
oldies.
Crosby.
Bing Crosby, Frank
Nat King
Sinatra.
Cole.
Yes, exactly.
That's the
So she knows the
stuff.
words and she'll like sing to it, and so it's kind of a win-win right there. But so I try and I realize you don't like it, but so I really pick and choose. But if I'm baking, back off.
All right. No,
Let
that's
me
fair.
let
I
me
think it's fair. And
my-
I do think like, oh, you know, one thing I like we do, like we kind of sit Christmas Eve by the fire, just us. Like I kind of like that
Yeah.
moment where we're kind of just
Yeah,
sitting around
having
and
a
just
drink.
talking.
Yeah. Last year, what did we play? We played Battleship or something. Did we play like Battleship, or maybe it was Christmas time, like
I
around?
mean, just you and I.
Yes. We
Oh,
sat by the fire and like played a game.
Stratego. Was it
Oh,
Stratego?
Stratego. Yeah.
Yeah. But I meant as a family, like all the
Yes. Yeah. And just
yeah.
sit around and talk.
Games are great. I think games are so fun because there is that connection moment. We've been doing D&D, and we tried to do my ask for Thanksgiving
for
was to
people
do
that don't know,
non-nerds.
non-nerds,
Oh god.
explain what D&D is.
Dungeons and Dragons, like the classic 1980, well, it's actually 50 years old, 74. It's like a role-playing game, and I love it. And when we started
And
doing
you are
it,
their dungeon master.
yeah, because I like storytelling
Yes.
and orchestrating. So it has all the things, and I absolutely love it. And we've had some successful campaigns, and we tried on Thanksgiving, and
You
it
call
was
them campaigns,
that's what, yeah,
adventures, whatever. Yeah.
And it was awful. It was awful.
On Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and I'm still kind of recouping from, I feel like, the loss of something that I really love with the kids.
Yeah.
Because Maddie's been kind of a poop head with it the
That's
whole
our
time.
oldest.
And then Carson became a poop head that day. Ashby loves it. You're really great. I don't know if you love it, but I think you are great at diving in. Barb's great at like, we're in this situation and we're going to make the best of it. And so you really do a great
Really
job.
Squeeze that lemon.
Yeah, you do. You do. And Ashby absolutely loves it. And she's
like
so
the
creative and
best at it.
smart.
She thinks, yeah.
So I just wish, I don't know, it's finding something that you all can do together. I'm not going to give up on it because I'm going to, make them do it some more like Carson does. Like, I don't know, we missed that night.
Yeah. But I do think games are good. And especially it's hard to find the games where you have time for
That
conversation.
long, sure.
And because the other games you were playing, it was like over in 20 minutes. And so you were looking for something that was longer for more of that, like
dig in.
And being a team. It's not like sorry where you're knocking each other out or beating each other. So that was cool because I liked that element of that it was you're working together, except for our teen who's like, I'm not going in there. You die.
Yeah.
I'm fine. And I'm like, oh God. Okay.
Well, we're probably a very highly competitive family. So that's what I do like about Dungeons and Dragons is you're working together as individuals that create a better whole that accomplishes a goal together. So I think there's a great lesson for the kids to learn, except for Maddie can be a poop head. And
I think teens just getting them to do anything that's
not what they want to do.
Not that they're just
we'll try again.
What is this? What planet am I on? And then the other thing I wanted to bring up too is we throw an epic Christmas party every year.
Sure.
And
it's interesting that you said epic.
I'm calling it. It's pretty awesome. And what's great is that it's not like you're
prim and proper.
It's not prim and proper because we are not. And if you are, that is so cool. And I will come to your party. I love
you do you,
up.
boo. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And I love dressing up and going to said proper party and sipping, I love the theme cocktail. I love it all. Like, please, please, please invite me. I will go. But throwing it, it's just, I've tried and I'm Pinterest failed on a massive scale. I'm just like, oh my God. But I do love, and you and I both love creating an environment where people get to come and just be like, just have fun. And it's pretty much like college party meets like way over 40. But
what do you mean way over 40?
Well, I mean, it's like collegey vibe, but like everyone's mostly over 40.
Yeah, it's an immature college party.
Immature
for middle-aged adults.
College party, because college party is immature. So
it's immature?
College party is immature.
That's what I said. It's an immature party for middle-aged adults.
But that's like saying that's like a double negative that you're saying, like you're canceling it out. What's that term when you go, it's not Well, it's like, well, what does that mean? It's not.
Immature college party for middle-aged adults. I feel like that's
I feel like immature in college is kind of saying the same thing.
for some people, maybe because that just says you and I didn't go to MIT or Harvard.
Yeah, I could. Had I applied, who knows? Who knows?
Sky's the limit.
But okay, anyway, but yes, it's just a fun, and the music's blaring. It's 90s, what, like 90s hit rap, 90s.
Yeah, the whole
all
gauntlet. I think we kind of run the gauntlet in music while throughout the night.
Yeah,
But
and
I
it's
but I
loud,
back
and it's like lights. Brian's got lights going everywhere, and he even has a wall of those twinkly lights on the back. So it's like sprinkled with magic, and then we put up those big photo drop things.
yeah,
that,
yeah.
and we change it out
Well,
images.
I think what works
so you're
for
transported
that party
from
though
skiing all day.
is it's just relaxed and chill
Yeah.
and come have fun. And I always present it as
we'll let you in.
Yeah,
You're fine.
it's
Yeah.
I always say, oh, it's just kind of like a stupid party, meaning like just come, be yourself, do what you want. You know, like
Yeah.
we're not like don't feel like you got to walk around and make I don't know force conversation. Like I don't
Yeah.
know.
I think
And
the
maybe someone has a
music's
different
loud.
outlook on this than us.
Well, people
but
keep coming, so I think overall it works.
yeah,
But and I love to, and I feel so grateful that we have this space that we can really invite a lot of people because it's our that is our Christmas card. Our party is our Christmas card.
you you're justifying, and I don't care. I don't need a Christmas card.
Spend
I
more
don't
than a
give
Christmas
a
card.
crap.
But it's fun. It's fun, and it's like, hey, it's just,
We're circling back now. Party fun. People don't care. Great. Come if you want. You have an issue with this Christmas card. Like you feel inadequate because you're not sending out a Christmas card. Who cares?
well,
I've never once
because
said
I'm
do it.
usually a
I
giver.
don't
No,
care.
I know you don't care.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying the Christmas card is the perfect example. I'm using
But
it as
wait,
an
stop. But it's still a
example.
problem for you. Isn't this the whole idea of this podcast is to like make the holidays what works for you. But
Totally.
you have to let that go. You gotta
Well,
let it go.
I haven't, but I still I
You
do
let it
like,
go in theory, but
but
you haven't let it go.
here's why. Because I do love giving and I love sending cards. I love someone knowing I thought of you.
Yeah, like a
I
hand.
love
Sure.
that. So
Sure.
I love what it encompasses. Getting to that point freaking sucks.
Also getting
But
to
I
that point.
love what people feel when they get a card and they're like, here's the stress.
But I feel like it's a little bit of like Oprah with free gifts. It's like you get a card, you get a card, you get a card versus like if you went and you just went, hey, so and so, this year I really remember what you did and I'm so thankful for you. What a joy to have you in my life.
Yeah.
That is like
It's
an
more.
amazing
Oh,
gift.
yeah.
Versus like what you're saying is a check the box and
Right.
and you're just sending all these cards
Yeah.
in the mail and you're stamping and it's
Maybe
off.
that's exactly what it is I need to find my version of the Christmas
And
card.
then maybe it is the party. Then I'll allow that. But
That's
you
for
need to get
people
full
in
circle on
town,
it.
in
Sure.
town.
Sure,
That's
sure.
our Christmas card. And I've actually been saying that to people. I'm like, is there a
I like
Christmas
that.
card? But with our dear people that don't live here,
But
I
we're
like
like,
that.
but we're
When you
like
send it to
huggers
me,
and high fivers. Like we
are.
love that people
Yeah.
come, hang out,
Yeah.
have fun, stay.
Yeah.
Let's laugh. Let's have
Yeah.
fun. So that is our thing versus like us showing some fake. What is that?
Oh, that's just my everybody will know this. Time to pick up kid alarm.
Oh, don't forget it. Alarms are fantastic. Alarms, notes, but that's a whole nother day.
That's like all I
But-
live on.
but-
My phone and watch do a million things. What do I use it for? Timers. I'm like a dog.
Yeah.
Like Pavlov. Like, what do I have to do? And then I'm really late to the game, and I'm embarrassed to say this. Was it you?
Notes.
Someone?
Calendar.
Nope. You can name your alarm.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so cool. Is that new to like? Am I way behind?
I don't name my alarms.
Oh,
I just know.
Because now with like mom,
I think that's
brain,
smart. I think
I'm
that's
like,
smart.
oh,
What's
pick
the alarm
up
for?
Maddie, start baking snack. There's that whole. Have you
That's
seen that?
great.
I don't know if you've seen it on
Great.
social media. It's a perfect glimpse into a mom world. Is okay? Kids need to be picked up at 4:35, so that means that I have to do this and get this, and then it works all the way back to like noon of what you
Yeah,
need
and
to
you're
be
already
doing.
over.
And it's so true.
Yeah.
And so I have alarms for all that. And
Right.
it's like, get in, go into car, start making snack. Da, 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 da. So it's just, anyway, that was one of
Right.
the alarms that will be 4 consecutive of like
Tasks
tasks
that leading up to getting Maddie the
the
volleyball.
arrival point 3:45 to then pick the girls up, bring the girls back here, get them, then they change, feed them, then get them to volleyball. Then I'm like, then I'll listen to another cool podcast on my way back alone.
All right.
Yeah. But on that note, I hope you all listening to this gives you a little more ease with the holidays.
Set expectations for some lower expectations. Be in the moment. These would be all my like takeaways.
Yeah.
Because a present moment is worth so much more. And I do think that that's why New Year's doesn't necessarily work, because we're all looking for something else versus just being present. Like, that's what we always try to teach our kids. This is the moment you have, the moment right now. Like, I'll say to Maddie sometimes, like, you're not going out with your friends today or tonight or whatever.
Yeah.
You're with us.
Yeah.
Make the best of this, because we're not getting this moment again.
Yeah.
Settle in.
Like
dig in.
presence, there's a saying, presence is the best gift, or being present
Is the gift.
is the gift.
Kind
Yeah.
of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Present.
Someone said it better, but
Yeah.
you get it.
Sure. We messed it up
Yeah.
perfectly.
Totally. But
Great.
Merry Christmas. If you loved hanging out with us, hit that follow button and share this episode with someone who could use a little midlife magic. Now go rock the rest of your day.